What's up, y'all? And Trippy here. Welcome back to Old Dominion Dynasty. 4-1, coming off a win against a ranked opponent last week on the road at Georgia Tech, as well as a road game. So that's even more exciting. I believe that was our first ACC win as well. So very exciting week last week. And now we've got our bitter rival, Virginia Tech, coming to town. This will be, of course, the third time we've played them in this series. We've had them on our schedule every week. Or every year, I should say. And first season, they beat us. Last season, we beat them, and now they're coming to town, looking for revenge to go up 2-1 on us in the series, I guess. So, well, they're 2-2 on the year. I don't know what they've been up to specifically. Let's have a look-see. They lost to East Carolina 9-14, lost to number 4 Ohio State by a lot of points, and then beat Akron and Louisiana. So hard to say for sure. They're definitely not a top team in the country, but I have no doubt that they're talented, so hopefully we can take them down. Let's break out the Carroll Hudson blue uniforms this week, and I personally prefer the look with the navy helmet, so that's what we're going to go with. And of course we got a recruit visiting as well, Malcolm Simpson, the 4-star athlete, who we are in I'm going to call it a battle with Rutgers, but they have a very definitive lead on us for him. So I think it's going to be imperative that we meet that 250-yard goal if we want to have a chance in his recruitment. There are the boys getting ready, looking very nice in their Carroll Hudson blue uniforms. Vatek coming out in their standard aways. They have a very unique color scheme, but I will be honest, it is one I am a fan of, even though they are a rival of ours in this series. They're 1-0 in conference, so they're ahead of us in the conference standings as well. Number 8 Miami, of course, leading the charge. And here we are at SB Ballard Stadium, where the Virginia Tech Hokies are coming to town to take on the Old Dominion Monarchs. I love that for rivalry games you get like a unique intro that kind of showcases both teams. Very cool. Dang it. John Livingston ready to carry the mail in this week again and gets 7 yards on his first carry. A nice start. Second carry of the game for Livingston. Kind of struggled there, bounced around a little bit, but does manage to get the first down. Oh gosh, blocking ended up being pretty good, but they got a very good push by their defensive line, but Livingston cut behind them and got 9. Blake Watson in the game now in the backfield, but we will just be faking it to him. Fly over the middle, could not quite get it there, kind of threw it off my back foot, which is a very difficult pass to make, and it falls incomplete. Livingston back in the game again. Let's see if we can pick this up with him and some decent blocking, and he does manage to get the first down. Some strong running from Livingston here in this first drive. The electric freshman Rob Jones comes in at quarterback. They do stay home on him. They watch film. Watson with a beautiful cut, and he's got some running room. Absorbed a massive hit there, but a beautiful run from Blake Watson, who, even though he's been our third-string running back all year, do not get me wrong, this man is talented. We're going to keep Rob in the game, see if they'll continue staying home. They do. And Livingston's got some running room. Good block. I don't know which lineman that was, but someone came over and made a beautiful block there to free him up a little more. Hayden Wolf back in the game now. We're going to try a little play action. I kind of wanted Alexander to break free a little better than he did. And we're just going to end up losing yardage there, Hayden Wolf. I don't know if that'll go down as a sack or not, but it'll be 3rd and 1. They're crowding the line, but I trust the O-line, and for good reason. Livingston once again picking up the first down. Our O-line has been so good all year in those short yardage situations. This has been far from a balanced look from our offense, but frankly, Virginia Tech does not have much of an answer for our ground game right now, so we're just going to keep hitting them with it. Probably should have cut that upfield a lot sooner with Jones there. Wolf back in the game now. We're trying to capitalize and not come all the way empty on this drive. Try to jump ball to Jordan Bly. He just isn't quite tall enough for those. I was expecting a little more separation, but he did not get it. 3rd and 6. Oh, I want Kuntz. Oh my gosh, that did not go out. I expected it to at all, but we've got a touchdown. Zach Kuntz made a beautiful play. The way that route kind of broke down, it looked like he was going to come wide open on that corner route because the guy was chasing him. But he kind of got stuck on like the other defender that was guarding the underneath receiver. So I was like, oh no, that's a pick. But the defender didn't really turn around. And Coots went up and kind of snagged it right in front of him. Oh my gosh, what a touchdown. As number 2 NC State goes down to Syracuse in tremendous fashion. How about Garrett Schrader? Look at that stat line. Holy crap. But yeah, that did not go how we expected it to, but it worked, so I ain't about to complain about it. As number 7 FAU goes down too. Wow, all kinds of teams going down this week. All right, this game got out to about as good of a start as we could have hoped. It was a long, slow drive, but we ended up with a touchdown at the end of it. Hopefully the defense can come up with a good big stop here as well, but Dwayne Lofton gets Virginia Tech started with a 13-yard catch. Speed off to the outside. Running back was taken care of, and Alex Solano comes up. Knox Kadum was kept from getting further than the line of scrimmage. Drop back, looking. Oh my gosh, Lamarian James, he would not turn his head and find it. That should have been an easy pick. And instead it's a 16-yard catch and run for Dwayne Lofton. James was in perfect position for the pick there, dang it. Play action, Kadum looking to the right side. He's got Lawson, and Sean Thomas can't bring him down. Damian Charity can't bring him down. He's spinning ahead. Keli Lawson with a 25-yard gain there, and that's very disappointing. Kadum over the middle to Jones. Solano missed the tackle, and Jalen Jones gets the first down, absorbed a big hit as well from one of our safeties, but it's 1st and goal for the Hokies. 2nd and goal here. It's an outside run, and we've got defenders out there. We can't bring them down, and Malachi Thomas falls forward for a touchdown. That should not have scored. The way that play was going, that should have been a, 3-yard gain maybe. That should not have resulted in a touchdown. That is extremely disappointing. And Virginia Tech will tie this game up at 7. Bly will, of course, try the return here. Wants to get to the right side, gets past the defender, puts a move, and he's out near the 45-yard line. What a return. Rob Jones back in the game here for a read option look. They take their running back, rather, so Jones gets the keep, and he's got a beautiful gain there, and it is a first down for the Monarchs. We're going to try giving it back to the hot hand here. They take the running back once again, and they are ready for the Rob Jones carry as we lose 2. Wolf back in the game for this passing look here. And he's got Jordan Bly on the out route. A beautiful throw and catch, and it's 17 yards. Rob Jones back in the game here. We're going to do the read option. They're ready for him this time, and Livingston gets the carry. Beautiful sealing off by the lineman there. We've got 8 and a first down. Read option again. Jones gets the carry to the left side. Some good blocking. Stiff arm touchdown. Rob Jones punches it in from 14 yards out. And the star freshman quarterback, I almost called him a running back there, but we use him as a runner, obviously. But the freshman quarterback with a beautiful run there, powered his way into the end zone, and we have got the lead back here in the 2nd quarter over the Hokies. This kid's got some talent, I tell you. Hand off out the middle to Thomas. Charity comes up, and he slipped the tackle and gets 7. Draw play, and it's blown up. I think that was John Stewart, the freshman linebacker that flew through for the TFL. It's 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down here. Can we get the stop? Kadum drops back. He's looking. No one seems to be open because he's taking forever. And finally, the pass rush gets home. He was winding up for the deep ball, and Alonzo Ford Jr. brought him down, and they are going to have to punt it away. Livingston gets us started on this drive with, my gosh, the blocking is incredible. Virginia Tech right now, I mean, they do not have an answer for our run game at the moment. They are just getting dominated by our O-line. We're about to hit them with something they'll never see coming. Rob Jones is in the game, and he will be trying to pass the ball on this play. He's got Jordan Bly over the middle, and it's a dart. Jordan Bly move on the defender, and he's a big play for the Monarchs. Rob Jones, the freshman from Hawaii, now being highlighted by the TV broadcast with his first pass attempt and completion of his Monarch career. And now we're going to go right back to the read option off of that play, and it's some good blocking. Oh my gosh, if the blocking was a little better, that would have been a touchdown. Whoever the outside receiver was kind of lost his block, and it was really unfortunate because there was a lane. Read option play again. This time they take The running back, Rob Jones slips a tackle. Oh my gosh, it's another touchdown on the ground for Rob Jones. Can you believe it? He is unbelievably hard to break down for a guy who's 6 foot, 200 pounds. Like, he's not like, you know, built like Josh Allen or anything. But my gosh, this guy's ability to break tackles when the ball's in his hands is something I have rarely seen in a quarterback. I cannot believe what I'm seeing out of this kid. And just like that, we've got a 2-score lead. Rob Jones, have a day. Kadoom just hits a little dump off to the running back, and after a couple moves and some blocking, he's off and running. Malachi Thomas forced out of bounds by Anton Stewart past our 35-yard line. A huge gain on Virginia Tech's first play, and with under 2 minutes to go, it's really disappointing that we didn't make them earn that. Kadoom with a little pump fake to the left, and then over the middle, I believe that's the tight end, Ty Andrews, for 22 yards. Virginia Tech called a timeout there as well, so they're down to 1, but they are right in our territory now. Another draw play to Thomas. Charity comes up, and it took a combination of guys, but Thomas does eventually get on the ground. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm wondering if they're going to go into no huddle here. Nope, doesn't look like it. It's a handoff there, and Chaz Wallace just destroyed the lineman in front of him, and it drops Thomas for a loss of 3, and it's 3rd and 8. Now they're running no huddle. Starting to panic here. Kadoom looking. He's got Thomas over the middle, in the air. I don't know what happened there, but he does not get the line to gain. 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it? They sure are. They're really letting the... Oh, did they just false start? Oh, they did. Oh my gosh. Were they trying to draw us off sides? I don't know if they were or not, but what a massive blunder from the O-line. That backs them up, and now they're going to have to settle for the field goal. This is a very short, makeable kick. It's only going to be like 25 yards, and it's up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 ball game, but man, they have to be sick to their stomachs not being able to actually go for it on 4th down there. Oh boy. Hayden Wolf back in the game for this just deep shot Hail Mary, why not? And it's deep to Ali Jennings and batted in the air. Dorian Strong made a play on the ball there. 3 seconds left. I guess we'll do it again. Drops back, looking. We're just going to chuck it to Jennings again. He's our tallest receiver. He goes up and gets it. Oh my gosh, he broke a tackle. Can he break another tackle? Oh, he can't. It's a 57-yard gain for Ali Jennings. I would have lost my mind if we somehow managed to score on that play. It looked like he was going to maybe break that last tackle with the stiff arm. I don't know, but the other guy came in to help, and that's going to do it for the first half. Feeling good, though. Up 21-10. A very strong showing, particularly from the offense. Just imposing our will on the ground right now. Virginia Tech hasn't had an answer. We'll see if they come up with one in the second half. Virginia Tech starting with the ball in the second half. Down 2 scores, 11 points. And we'll see if our defense can have a strong start. That was a very impressive 6-yard run by Malachi Thomas to get them started. The halfback draw to Thomas again, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he is out to past their 45-yard line. He is off to a very strong start here. Kadoom drops back to pass. He wants the corner route. Oh my gosh, what a pass. I mean, Anton Stewart was in a position where I thought maybe he could jump up and pick that. He put his arms up for the catch, but the receiver with a toe tap on the sideline. Unbelievable play. Kadoom taking off, wants to run. He kind of cut back into the pass rush a little bit, but did fall forward for 2. Thomas on the carry and was stiff-arming Solano, but Damian Charity, the safety, came up to make the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. This would be a huge stop if defense could get it and hold them to presumably a field goal attempt. As Kadoom drops back and throws it. It's got a wide-open receiver, Ty Andrews. Gets past the 20-yard line. The more I look at, as I've been calling him, Kadoom's name, the more I think it might be pronounced Kadum, but I'm going to keep pronouncing it Kadoom because it's funnier. It's a keeper for Kadoom, whatever. Missed the tackle on him, and it's going to be a first down for the Hokies inside our 10. Very disappointing. We couldn't wrap up there. Kadoom drops back, looking over the middle. I was right there, but I couldn't make a play on the ball, apparently. And Dwayne Lofton gets 6 yards and is stopped at the 1. 2nd and goal from our 1-yard line. I don't know how much I could depend on the defense in a spot like this. And the pitch gets out. I tried to just take out Kodum before he could pitch it, but Malachi Thomas walks in. And they have cut it back down to a 1-score game, and they're just going to take the extra point. They're not going to try and make it a 3-point game here. So with this extra point, it will be 21-17. Hopefully the offense keeps producing, because the defense has struggled a bit to stop Virginia Tech today. Jordan Bly on the return here. Gets to the outside. Can he get a block? He does. And gets out to about the 40-yard line. It's been a big day on the return side for him. Livingston gets the carry here. A beautiful hole to run through, and he's got 10 and a first down on his first carry of the second half. Wolf drops back, looks over the middle, tipped at the line! It's up in the air, and fortunately falls incomplete. That could have been really dangerous and potentially a turnover. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 9. We have not been in very many 3rd and long situations today. In fact, this may be our first one all day. And we're going to try and hit Alexander. Oh, no. Come on, Justin. You can't keep dropping passes, dude. We can't have that. That's crushing, because that was going to be a first down and a big gain as well. Instead, we're going to have to punt it back. And I'm not very good at punting in this game, so we're going to have to try and pin them. It'll be a pretty good punt. They'll be down at like their 10 roughly, but really disappointing we couldn't come up with points. And now we're going to have to lean on the defense to get a stop. I do not know what that play was or what it was supposed to be, but I feel like whoever that defender was should have picked that off. Going to be a speed option. It could do before he could even pitch it. Amari Morrison wraps him up for a loss of 3, and it's 3rd and 13. Come on, defense, one more. 3rd and 13. Not a good spot for the Hokies. It looks like they just drew up a deep ball, and he's going to chuck it deep, and it's knocked out. He had it in his hands for a second, but Anton Stewart, the corner, I believe it was, knocked it out of his hands. What a play from the defensive back, and that's a huge stop for the defense. That would have been absolutely devastating if that was completed. Fortunately, the defense came up and made the play. Jordan Bly will be catching this punt at right about midfield. This is going to be great starting field position. And he makes it even better. Oh, if he could have gotten just past that guy, it would have been even better. But we're getting it at like their 40-yard line, so that's fantastic. We're going to try the option again. This time they're home on Jones, and the blocking didn't quite hold up how I would have liked. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Hayden Wolf back in the game now. We're going to be passing here, and boy, I wish Kuntz was better open, but he's got some running room down the sideline. I tried to slide, it didn't happen, and it's a 16-yard carry for Hayden Wolf. How about Wolf getting involved in the rushing attack a little bit as well? Nyquee Hawkins, what a name. Jones back in the game. We're going back to the read option attack here. Puts a move on the defender. Oh my gosh, to the end zone. Rob Jones, a 20-yard carry for the touchdown. I cannot believe this guy. I say it almost every time he has a big play, but what a run there. Some beautiful blocking to open up the lane for him to run through down the sideline there. And he's got his 3rd score of the game, I believe. And we are back up 28-17. Unbelievable running. Kadum drops back, looking over the middle. He's got Thomas and what the combination of guys had him down, but he kind of spun ahead and got another yard or two. Gets a handoff to Thomas. Alex Solano tripped him up. What a play by the linebacker to hold him to 1. That was going to be a much bigger gain. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're up 28-17 on the Hokies. If we can get a stop on this drive, I think our chances of winning would be, let's say, very good at that point. So hopefully the defense can get a big stop here. This is a huge, huge spot for the defense. 3rd and 3. Game potentially on the line here. It's a handoff to Thomas, and Solano's there! Alex Solano brings him down. It's a mere gain of 1. Oh my gosh, his 6th tackle of the game. They are, of course, going to go for it. This is the game here. Trying to pump the crowd up as best I can for this 4th and 2 play. Absolutely massive if we could get the stop here. It's a speed option, and Craig Ostrander makes the stop. Not Craig Ostrander, James Ostrander brings him down for the loss of 4. Craig Ostrander is the name of your wide receiver high school teammate in Road to Glory on this game. But James Ostrander comes up huge, the sophomore linebacker, and we have got the ball in there. And I mean, at this point, I don't see why we would go to anything else but the read option as they stay home on Jones. So Livingston gets the carry. If he could have just gotten outside, that might have been a touchdown. But an 11-yard carry is awesome, and that puts him over 100 yards on the game. Once again, we're going to catch him off guard here. We're going to have Rob Jones in a play action here. And I don't like any of the options, so we're just going to throw that away. Now see, after throwing an incompletion, surely they're like, okay, now it'll be back to just the read option again. But no, we're throwing again with Rob Jones. Looking. I want Marshall, and it's an interception. That was a dangerous pass to try to make. Marshall was coming back, but he kind of quit coming back, and it allowed Nasir Peoples to come in and make the interception. That is absolutely brutal. A turnover there is about the last thing we could have hoped for, and now Virginia Tech has the ball back. It's like that turnover on downs never happened. Kadum over the middle. I wanted Stewart to make a play on the ball. Instead, Jalen Jones gets 11 yards. Hand off to Thomas. Solano's there. The tackle's broken, and he is stiff-arming a defensive lineman and gets 12 yards off that carry. Unreal strength there. Kadum tried to throw it out to the right side. I'm not sure who he was targeting, but it falls incomplete because he got hit as he threw it. It's a read option. Missed the tackle with Solano. Stewart gets pancaked. Lamarian James can't make the tackle. Ali takes Kadum down, but not before he gets the first down. The first time he's been effective as a runner all day. Kadum drops back, looking. Taking forever, and he's going down. Alonzo Ford Jr. finally busts through the defensive tackle for his second sack of the game. 2nd and 17. This is not where the Hokies want to be. And the pass rush didn't really get home. Malachi Thomas gets the catch, but Josh Cruz, what a hit. A name we have not called yet today, and he is making his presence felt. And surely Thomas is feeling it the most. Brings up 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and 8, and Kadum's got an open receiver. Jalen Jones on the out route. Anton Stewart got beat in coverage, and it's a first down for the Hokies, and they're now running no huddle. Kadum looking. He's got another out route, this time to Lawson. A big hit by Sean Thomas, but is another first down for the Hokies. Oh my gosh, he threw the exact same route. I had Thomas underneath, and I thought I could get under it, but did not get there, and it's going to be another first down for the Hokies. Underneath to Jones, big hit from Lamarian James, and he only gets 6 yards, so the clock is moving. I'm not sure if they're going to call no huddle again here. It looks like they're not. Handoff, this time to Marco Lee, the first time I think we've seen him all game. Doesn't get the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, defense in another big spot here. It's a speed option. This time Kadum's going to keep it. He lost Ali on that cut. And it's a touchdown for the Hokies, 23-28. It'll be interesting to see if they go for 2. They will. It's a handoff to Marco Lee, and every single guy we had got blocked, apparently, because there was nobody available to make that play. And they have cut it to a 3-point game. I'm not sure if they're going to do an onside or just kick it deep. There's over 2 minutes left, and they have all 3 timeouts, so this will be interesting. They are kicking it deep. Okay. They trust that their defense is going to get the job done here. Jordan Bly, with his view partially obscured by a pole, will receive this in the end zone. Gets out to about the 20-yard line. These end-of-game scenarios this year, we've kind of employed Rob Jones as like an extra runner, and it has kind of worked pretty well, so we're going to try it here, as that's a very strong run for Livingston on first down. Get us 9, and they call their first timeout. Great option again. They are ready for Livingston. Jones keeps it, and he got to the first down with a 5-yard carry. I think that almost does it, I think. I'm really bad at keeping track of the math when I'm actually playing these games. Like, when I'm watching football, I have no problem keeping track of, like, okay, that ices the game. For some reason, I really struggle when I'm actually playing it. So we're going to keep running it in case that doesn't do it, but we're very close to icing this game away now. As they are ready for Livingston that time, Rob Jones keeps it. It's 2nd and 6 with under 2 minutes left. This much I know. One more first down will absolutely ice this away. They with Livingston. Jones keeps it, and that's the first down, and that's going to be the game. Rob Jones, who else, ices this game away, and we're just going to start kneeling it out. The best formation, as always, is indeed victory formation. That will be the final kneel down of this game. Just need the rest of the time to tick away here, and there it goes. And that is going to do it. Old Dominion gets the win at home against their rival, Virginia Tech. That game was, shouldn't have been as close as it was. I kind of got a little overconfident with how the game was going when I threw that pick with Rob Jones, so that was a very stupid decision on my part, no doubt. We'll have to remember the next time a situation like that arises to just be a little smarter, you know? Because the game shouldn't have gotten to a point where they had it. We should have absolutely gotten, at the very least, a field goal on that drive. And if not, then a touchdown or something. So it shouldn't have been the way it was at the end. But it is what it is. We got the win. Very happy about it. And yeah, super pumped. Got our second ACC win of the season. Hayden Wolf, a very lackluster day through the air. 3 for 8. Only did not throw the ball much in this game. But frankly, our run game was so dominant. It was kind of like, why even bother? Almost. Did throw, of course, the one touchdown to Zach Kuntz. And it's also worth noting as well that we had the batted down pass at the line of scrimmage. We had the one Justin Alexander dropped. So, like, the completion percentage should have been maybe a little better than it was. But when you only throw 8 passes, obviously it doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to make completions. So, not great from him, but that touchdown to Zach Kuntz was very nice. Rob Jones as well, how about him? Attempting and completing his first pass as a Monarch and then promptly throwing an interception on his third attempt. So, may have to dial back using him as a pure passer in some instances, but I definitely think he has the potential. John Livingston showing out in potentially his last game as the starting running back, with Monroe hopefully coming back next week, but 17 for 110. What a day from him. Didn't end up punching it into the end zone, but you know, you can't have everything, I guess. 17 for 110 is nothing to sneeze at. Rob Jones, of course, I mean, the star of this game on the ground. 10 carries for 89 yards, 3 touchdowns, breaking tackles, running past guys. I mean, this guy is just unbelievable to watch, and he's super, super exciting. I'm so happy we were able to land him in this last recruiting cycle. Blake Watson getting involved as well, just one touch, but for 18 yards, and then Hayden Wolf as well. The one carry for 16 yards being the real highlight of his day on the ground. Obviously not much to write home about in the receiving department today. Ali Jennings, of course, the one catch for 57 yards at the end of the first half that almost resulted in a touchdown. Just nuts. Jordan Bly had 2 catches for 44. Zach Kuntz had 1 catch for 15 and a touchdown. And then Justin Alexander, of course, registering the 1 drop, which was absolutely brutal. I mean, that's been a serious problem for him, which is disappointing because he's got all the talent in the world, just struggles with those simple drops sometimes. Alex Solano, our leading tackler on the day, with 7, followed by Anton Stewart, the corner, with 5. I do feel like we saw him quite a bit in this game. A whole lot of TFLs, 2 for Alonzo Ford Jr., 2 for Alex Solano, 1 for John Stewart, 1 for Maury Morrison, 1 for Dave Harris, who I don't remember calling his name, but he did get 1. 1 for Chaz Wallace, and 1 for James Ostrander. His, of course, coming on, I believe, that 4th down that we got the stop on, so that was a huge play for him. We had 2 sacks on the day, both by Alonzo Ford Jr., the defensive tackle. Didn't force any turnovers in this game, which was disappointing, and Alex Solano had the 1 pass deflection on the screen pass. No love lost. Virginia Tech keeps it close against rival Old Dominion, but can't pull it out. Yep, I mean, they shouldn't have been in that game, let's be real. It was a game that should have been put away on that second to last drive we had, but instead I got overconfidence and threw an interception. So glad that didn't end up costing us the game, because I would not have forgiven myself if it did. Next week we're back at home. We got Wake Forest coming to town, so let's advance and see what we got. Whole lot of news here, but as we can see, Malcolm Simpson, we're still in a recruiting battle with one school being Rutgers. Obviously, we didn't get even close to the 250 yards passing requirement. With the way our run game was working, I honestly kind of forgot about it. So I was more focused on winning the game than trying to just meet a recruiting goal. So we're probably not going to get him, would be my guess. We'll probably have to consider bowing out of his race, but I'll kind of make that decision when I get to it, I guess. Just a lot of other random news here. I don't think any of it's really noteworthy, but a lot of guys committing elsewhere, but I don't think any of these guys were guys that we were going after. I missed this on the screen earlier, but Ryan Tate is a tackle that we kind of just threw our last bit of points into. I think we even did that like maybe at the end of the last episode. I can't really remember. But he's a 3-star tackle prospect, and he is ready for a visit. So I think I actually might just have him come in this week against Wake Forest. Looks like we've got a guard coming in for a visit as well, so we'll get that nice complimentary boost here. And yeah, hopefully we can lock him up. That'd be nice. That is going to do it for us this week. Sitting at 5-1. Got another win against the rival. We've got Wake Forest coming to town, a very respectable ACC team, so we're going to have to be ready for them. Super hyped we got the win. Super hyped about Rob Jones' performance on the ground. I mean, holy crap. And hopefully we'll also have David Monroe back for this, but we'll have to wait and see. That's going to do it for now. Thank all y'all for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later, y'all.